Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At the precipice house, Steffy asks Finn what he's thinking about. He says he's realizing that there's a lot he hasn't dealt with involving his parents' split. It all happened so snappily. Steffy asks if he thinks there's a chance they could get back together. She points out her father wasn't always faithful, and it worked out for her parents. Finn doesn't suppose his mama will be suitable to trust his pater. Again. In Lee's office, she hisses at Jack to stop gaslighting her. Both of you. I'm not an idiot. Jack tells her that what she's insinuating no way happened. Lee asks if he has no shame. For formerly in his life, he should tell the verity. Are you Luna's father? Jack and Poppy deny it, but Lee doesn't believe either one of them. She declares that Jack had another love child with one of his concubines, only this time it was her family. At Bill's place, Luna lurks as Liam complains to this father that he's not acting like himself. He rants about him locking the door and segregating himself in the manse. It's veritably Howard Hughes. Bill scoffs at this, but Liam pleads with him to talk to him. Am I right? Does this go back to what happened with Poppy and Luna? Liam isn't trying to be nosy. Bill thinks he's being nosy, but admits that Will was there asking the same questions. Luna, lurking, smiles. Liam says his family is intuitive and knows commodity is going on. Bill says they don't need to worry about him, but he appreciates how important his boys watch about him. He doesn't take it for granted. Liam persists, so, am I right? He lost commodity that he allowed. Was his, that's Luna. Is it about Luna? He reminds his pater. That she played him and made him suppose he'd a son. Bill is trying to move past that negative thinking. Liam scoffs at the term negative thinking, considering Luna boggled two people, kidnapped Steffy, and tried to frame her mama. It's a good thing she's in jail. Liam can still see the scars on his father's face. Bill shrugs, perhaps. I don't know. Liam says he'd her living there, he can still feel Luna's energy in the living room. Bill gruffly says he has everything under control. Liam urges his pater to go visit Luna at the captivity for check. In Lee's office, Jack tells Hi's ex-wife that nothing happened between Poppy and him. Poppy denies it as well. Lee isn't buying it. Jack insists this is a line he wouldn't cross. Lee recalls that she was working 24-hour shifts when Poppy showed up. Suddenly, they were home alone together with Finn every night. Jack reminds her he was slammed at work too. Lee accuses Poppy of helping herself to her hubby. Jack tells her she sounds crazy. Lee tells him he can deny it all he wants. Moment, we're going to know the verity. At the precipice house, Finn tells Steffy his pater. Really meddled up. It's hard to look him in the eye knowing how important pain he has caused his mama. His heart goes out to her since she learned about Sheila. Steffy asks if he thinks Jack betrayed Lee with other women. Finn's learned that with his father anything is possible. I don't have an answer. I hope not. But on the other hand, would I be surprised if my pater cheated on my mama with someone differently? No. At Bill's place, Liam knows his pater isn't a big addict of bearing his passions, but he knows he wanted a son, and Luna misled him by switching the maternity test. Also she burned him and killed her real father. Bill doesn't want to reappraisal this. Liam suggests seeing Luna in captivity would bring him some check. Bill thanks him for making a fuss, but I'm good. I promise. He tells Liam he has work to do. Luna scurries off as Liam heads to the door. He asks his pater to lock the door behind him, you know what crazies are around. Bill locks the door and also tells Luna that was a close call. He doesn't like hiding effects from his kiddies. Luna admits it made her a little sad to hear Liam talk about her. Bill restates that she tricked him and Tom is her father. In Lee's office, Jack tells Hi's ex-wife when she called him over there, he hoped she was softening and missing him. Lee thinks he's sounding shamefaced. Jack says she's sounding crazy. Poppy throws her hands up. Jack is Aunt Luna's father. Jack insists they've no way done further than clinch. Lee doesn't watch what either of them say. They're going to find out the verity whether they like it or not. With that, she snaps on a brace of rubber gloves. At Bill's place, Luna tells him that what she did haunts her every second of every day. She keeps replaying it in her head, and it's like she's watching a movie. It isn't her, it's someone differently. A total monster she does and indeed fate. She takes full responsibility. Bill thinks her knowledge trauma played a big part. Luna wanted to feel safe and defended, but can't understand why she felt the need to hurt so numerous people. She'd take it back if she could. Bill hopes that how she really feels. Luna insists she does. Bill tells her he does see a difference in her. Luna tells him that his kindness makes her want he was her father indeed more. In Lee's office, Jack tells Isaac's wife he's leaving now. She grabs his arm. Not so presto. She can't stay presently. Sit down, Jack. We're going to get to the bottom of this formally and for all. She orders him to sit in the president and roll up his sleeve. He says, this is ridiculous. She pinches him, doubly, and takes his blood. Poppy demurs that she's got this all wrong. Lee holds up Luna's blood and says she deserves to know who her father is further than anyone. She's doing a maternity test and soon she'll know if Jack is Luna's real father. Poppy looks freaked out. We haven't seen the last of Croker. /counsel/adulterer, Jack Finnegan. It sounded like sisters Poppy Nozawa and Lee Finnegan had put the history behind them after Luna Nozawa's payoff spree, but hold on to your headdresses because a new maternity test blows all that to heck. Cleaner stager Ted King let suckers known on his Instagram account that Jack Finnegan is back on the oil. Finn Finnegan's father, a part for which he won the annual Daytime Emmy Awards Outstanding Guest Performer in a Daytime Drama Series in 2022. King posted a print of himself in front of Television City where B&B flicks and identified, so thankful Jack is back. A lot of mayhem will post-date on your defenses over the coming many days. Happy we were suitable to shoot these scenes before the recent Los Angeles catastrophes. We're going to go out on a branch and prognosticate that Jack will be named as Luna's natural father. That's because during the Thursday, January 16th occasion of the CBS cleaner, Lee told Poppy you wouldn't let any of us know who knocked you up all those times agone. The statement came after Lee tested Tom Starr's donation rejected liver plus a blood sample of Luna's. Lee lashed out at Poppy. Tom Starr is Aunt Luna's father, Penelope. I suppose we both know who Luna's father really is, do'n't we, Penelope? Which is where Jack comes by. As well as the umpteenth maternity test which has come up with different results at different times. Oy vey. Suckers had guessed long ago that Jack could be Luna's pater. Grounded on the timeline of Luna's generality and Jack's wretched character. He sired Finn with Sheila Carter and the baby was espoused by Lee and Jack. Now it looks like Jack has another child he may or may not know about. Do you suppose that Jack is Luna's pater? Du jour?